Whoop, we're ready to go. Hey guys, what's up? Ray here, Tales from the Mat, episode number 18. With the great Josh Presley. Here we are. Where are we?
We are in Wellington, Nova Scotia, in my home gym. This is where I run all my classes, my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes. This has really become a full-time job for me now. I also have a part-time real job, accounting job.
Okay.
But I've been doing this for coming up on pretty close to almost 3 years now.
Yeah, that's what I like to usually start with is the plugs. So
Yeah.
basically, tell us about your gym, what you're doing, and classes, and when are they?
Yeah, so I'm running classes 6 days a week in Wellington, Nova Scotia. I've been doing this for a couple years now. I think I started in 2022 in the summer.
Yep.
I do morning classes, 6:15 a.m. in the morning. It's quite early, but honestly, it's become my biggest class, especially the last couple months.
I hear about
it. Really grown. It's been awesome. So the morning classes, we go from 6:15. The classes are all usually roughly an hour long. Sometimes we go a little bit over. And then I do evening classes, 7:30 in the evening. So I like to give people multiple options. I know, like I've heard you talk about before, schedule, back in the day. A lot of times there wasn't many classes on the schedule. It was like you kind of had to go either Tuesday or Thursday
like the old-fashioned way was Tuesday, Thursday night, hour class, lug the mats, set them up, train, take the mats back, go home, right?
So it was quite limited, I feel like. And now I try to give people options, and it's obviously a real passion for me. I love jiu-jitsu more than anything, really. So I want to give people the chance to kind of learn and take from it the same way that I did, and this is kind of the best way that I know how to do it. So yeah, I'm also happy to train with anyone, any gym, any drop-ins. Experienced or not, I really love teaching beginners, and I love teaching experienced people as well. We have a really good crew that trains here, and I would describe the people that train here as we like to train pretty hard and competitively, but it's a really friendly group. It's a great spot to just learn jiu-jitsu. Sometimes we like to push ourselves out of our comfort zone a little bit, but I'd say it's all just friendly and more in the spirit of teamwork and not overly aggressive or anything. So I like to just kind of put that out there. We're kind of a friendly group that just likes to be competitive. So
of course, even a couple guys that were here when I first got here, they were just training, having a good time, laughing, working on things, exchanging ideas, asking questions, helping each other. That's the beauty of jiu-jitsu and 100%. Just training. So you've been in this location now 3 years?
Yeah, roughly 3 years. Yeah.
And have you outgrown it?
I would think I would probably say yes at this point.
Okay.
That's kind of
what comes next. The shed, extension, move down the road, by Dairy Queen. I don't know.
Who knows exactly? I'm kind of I'm in the early stages of kind of figuring all that out. I guess I could kind of go a little bit deeper into this gym and stuff. I've been a part of quite a few bigger gyms, and to kind of rewind things.
We'll start from the first in a few minutes.
Obviously there wasn't a lot of solo just jiu-jitsu gyms when I started. There actually wasn't any. If you did jiu-jitsu, you did it inside of an MMA gym or inside of a school that had several other martial arts, right? So it was definitely a little bit of a scary process, just kind of doing this, because I am in Wellington. It's about 20 to 25 minutes outside of Halifax, where most of the people are in the city. But I really just kind of trusted in myself and my jiu-jitsu, and I know that I have a passion for it that not many people have the same amount of passion that I do. And I just was confident that, I feel like if I put 100% of my effort into this, people will want to train with me. It will turn into something. And I've just kind of gone with that passion, and it's really been great. Like you said, I feel like now the classes are getting so big that I sometimes feel like I'm, kind of maybe cramming a few too many people in here. It's getting a little packed, but
that's all right.
But hey, that's a good problem to have.
So what do you have real quick as far as I know you have some young children as well?
Yeah, I do have a kids class. The kids class that I'm regularly running now is ages 6 and up.
Okay.
Most of the kids right now are in the 8-9-year-old range.
Good age.
It's a really good class. It's a lot of fun. And I also have experimented with running a toddler class.
Interesting.
Now this is ages 2 to 5. And I got this idea because I now have 2 young kids. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And
busy.
Busy guy, yeah. So I got one of my kids in gymnastics, and the class was a lot of fun. I really that started giving me the idea that I maybe should try something like jiu-jitsu for younger kids. I had never seen anything like that offered before. So I kind of just tried it out, and yeah, it went really well. I had 6 or 7 kids that were interested in the class, and obviously we're not doing any fighting or anything. It's more just kind of developing balance, developing a little bit of awareness. I get them walking on the belts, a little bit of balance. Put the cone on the head. They try to stop them from grabbing the cone on your head. Just little things that gets them used to just making some contact, a little bit of body awareness. It's all very safe,
Now, a quick question about that. Did you, obviously you had to research some games and stuff for the kids, because I often do that too. I mean, I have a bunch, but I'm always trying to research what's new, wrestling games, judo games, BJJ games, what can we do with the kids?
100%, yeah. And I try to think of different, YouTube, obviously. I've used BJJ Fanatics. They have some great resources for specifically kids games. And just a little bit of creativity too. That's one thing I really enjoy about jiu-jitsu myself is I really like making the classes and coming up with different ideas and just trying to explain how I know jiu-jitsu in different ways. I know other people, they prefer to have a set curriculum and okay, Monday I'm doing this class, Tuesday I'm doing this class. But I like to just kind of be a little bit more creative with it, and that's with the kids and the adults. So.
Right. Well, I do have a whole list of questions to ask you, so not to worry. They're all in my head. Everything's off. But you know what? I'll skip right ahead and ask you this question right away. Curriculum in BJJ. Should clubs have a curriculum? Should they just teach whatever they feel like that night? Do you feel it's beneficial to have a curriculum, paper to give to students? Generally, what is your own opinion?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think it definitely is good to have a curriculum. The issue is not all clubs are quite that organized to be able to provide a curriculum for students. It's something I've even thought about too. It would be great to be able to give someone a little printout or send someone something and be here's the classes that we're going to do for the week or for the month. But honestly, I'm not even that organized myself to sometimes I kind of think okay, I have a weekly theme. The past couple weeks, I've been doing all Marcelo Garcia techniques.
Right.
Now that's just because I'm a big Marcelo Garcia fan. But one week we could be just doing armbar. The next week we could be focusing on the Kimura. So I like to break jiu-jitsu down into submissions and positions.
Yep.
Have to know how to